My name is Harold. I pray you can contain my power.
Hello, this is Prince of Somnia, and welcome back to more Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Today, as I stare out over the Aurora in Leptheria, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my setup before we head on over to the World Tree and the rest of the game. Now, off screen I did a couple of side quests and got the Rare Blade Theory. She's an ice elemental tanking blade, which I didn't really show off a whole lot of in the episode in which we got her core crystal because, well, you had to activate it afterwards, but anyway, this is her. I gave her the extra gold chip we had. If you have any block rate up ox cores, you should probably give them to her. Anyway, as for her affinity chart, if you wanted to see some of her abilities, she's got increases aggro drone from specials, increases damage dealt, and increases critical damage. You've also got countering with physical damage, as well as increasing damage dealt to enemies targeting the user, and break resistance, which is really nice. She also has Ice Mastery, Focus, and Knock-On Wisdom. As far as Chroma Katanas go, Theory's actually pretty good. She's much more offense-oriented than a Gion, but she's still really useful, and she still gives that agility mod, which is what you want to see in a Chroma Katana, so that's really nice. Anyway, as for our other blades, I don't know if I showed this off or not, but I maxed out Mithra's affinity chart so that we could reach level 5 of Lightspeed Fury for instant charge every time we land a critical hit, which is incredibly useful. We have the Mirror Matter chip on her. We're also using Pandoria, who doesn't really have much special going on her, but I opened up a little bit more of her affinity chart, and Rock, who is same as always, except now he has the gold chip that I got during that little bonus episode. Dromark, Dahlia, Korra haven't really changed. Brigid, Gion, and Theory all have gold chips. We're not using Poppi, and we're not using Zeke either, so there you go. Now let's see. No doubt we've got a few more, not that many weapon points, actually, surprisingly enough. Here we can up that. Okay, so that's basically the gist of my setup, as you may have seen. If you've been following along with the guide, you might not have a couple of healing rares for Nia. If you really can't pull them, then I recommend using whatever the best common you have is, but, well, Vess and whatever the best common you have is, but other than that, these two should work really fine. There's a couple more Bitball healers that are really good. Boreas is good. Florin is also pretty good. Those are the only two that really come to mind, because those are the only two I've really used. Other than Dahlia and Korra. This is actually my first time really using Dahlia during a playthrough, as opposed to, like, way afterwards, so it should be interesting to see where that leads us. But yeah, Brigid should have, or Morag should have Brigid, Gion, and Theory, of course, which is really nice of the game to just hand those to you, or, well, okay, not hand, the Waldemar was a freaking hard boss fight. But anyway, yeah, so that's basically the gist of my setup. I did all that preparation during those episodes that were commentated in post that I posted up fairly recently, or at least I assume I did. So, now that we've handled all of our preparations, we're going to return to the World Tree, or well, to the Land of Moratha by the World Tree and Megafloat Base. Now, before you move on, if you're planning on just going through the rest of the game, like I am, you should probably be either at anywhere from level 60 to level 64 before you head into Megafloat Base. Otherwise, you should also make sure that any side quests you've accepted in Indal are completed before you head on forward, because, well, you'll see, but you won't be able to do them again. But anyway, let's head on up this way. Elelita, go up!
You can die when we're done.
We made it this far. I don't plan on giving up.
Damn. If Judicium hadn't gone down, we might have got you some better treatment.
When human cells are woven into the body of a blade, they awaken strange abilities. That's good enough for me. This'll do fine.
Even though she'd hate you for it, right?
I know Laura wouldn't have wanted this. Even so, I've got to keep my promise.
All right. I'm with you. All the way. Hey, Jin. You better not get sentimental.
I found the ruins of Torna down in Moratha.
Oh.
There were half-rotted blades there. Couldn't grow into titans.
They must have lived on for a while down there.
A man once said, "Live together with the humans." Really, we were just living for the humans. That was what the architect ordained for us. And look what we became.
You're still sure about what you want, right? That thing.
It's a reminder. To remind me what a fool I was to ever have faith in the architect.
Look what I found!
Congratulations.
Alright, now it's time for the part of Xenoblade Chronicles that gets extremely sci-fi for no reason! Well, okay, there's a reason, but... Yeah, there's a part of every Xenoblade game where it starts getting increasingly science fiction after a certain point, and this is that! You're gonna run into a lot of machine enemies from here on out. As a matter of fact, it's nearly exclusively machine enemies. So, a blade like Pandori is useful simply for the fact that she has a lot of bonuses towards damaging machines. That being said though, really in the end, Mithra is just a little bit more powerful. Now I'm probably going to be doing a little bit more than normal combat going forward here, because I'm actually just a little bit under-leveled for this area. Now I know what you're thinking, viewers. Prince of Samia, you're full of it. You're level 61, these guys are level 55. And, yeah, you're right, I am kind of full of it, but... the point is here that it's going to get tougher the further in you go. So you probably want to get a few more levels here. I'll try to keep the amount I do on screen to a minimum though. I just wanted to show off some of the enemies around here. Well, that fight lasted a little bit longer than I thought it would. Alright then, let's actually move on, shall we? Over here. Actually, I wanted to open up a few more nodes on the affinity chart there.
We'll be safe as house.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll protect.
I think those are the only ones. Yeah, you can't open your menu when you're on an elevator, so I figured I might as well just take care of that right now. Ooh, whoa, what is going on with the camera today? Well, whatever. You just need to ride this elevator up to the top. It's largely a straight shot from here on out, so don't worry too much about it. Let's see. Through this door, I think.
Hey, look what I
Go
found.
level 2 Mizar.
Congratulations.
Mizar? I don't know. Anyway, let's see. We've got a few more sovereigns here. I think they're all just sovereign type enemies from here on out, basically. Oh, that was just a quick little path to the next elevator. Part of me wonders if you can get into combat if you step on an elevator. You know, like a ladder, how it ends combat immediately when you step on it? I was thinking something like that. Anyway, let's head on through here. There's nothing for you in that little side room there, so we might as well just run past it. I'm gonna run past this guy too. It's not a whole lot we can do about enemies that are that low level. Okay, that Custal Sovereign isn't actually very low level at all. But I'm still gonna ignore it. Anyway, we want to head up this way. On top of that little shelf there, which you can access by a ramp over this way, is a unique monster. It looks like one of those motorcycles that just drove past us. So if you wanted to fight that, you can. Probably not how to fight it on the screen, but whatever. Whoa, wait, why is Pandoria up front? Did I hit the button by accident? Okay, there we go. Once again, another particularly lengthy fight. Seem to have a bad habit of getting into those. Anyway, we want to head upwards here, which I suppose is just sort of a general rule about this place, isn't it?
I've gained a new memory.
Well, I mean, we are climbing the world tree, so I guess it does make some amount of sense. Anyway, let's head over this way. Yes, this way.
It must have sensed our skill.
I don't care about the Numa Scout. Not when it's alone. Maybe if I got into a really big scrap, I would care, but I don't seem to be getting into big scraps
Dang! It's found us.
now. Anyway, this is the nuclear dump facility. There's quite a few, or not quite a few, but there's a lot of water in here that we need to get rid of in order to progress with the area. How are we supposed to do that, you might ask? Well, it just so happens that the controls for said water are right over here. Yes, right over this way.
Okay, bring it on.
In here. Unfortunately, they're being guarded by a Margot Sovereign, so we're going to have to take care of this Margot right now. Oh, that was easy. Alright, so now that we've cleared the Margot Sovereign away, we can activate this control panel to drain the pond. Here we go. And that's the camera pan there is the game's little hint to you about where you're supposed to go next, because I've seen a few people playing this game get confused about where to go next from here. But fortunately, that's why I'm here. Honestly, the reason why I started doing, well, first the guide, then the Let's Play, is just because my friend's confusion convinced me that maybe it was worthwhile trying to look into making a little guide here, since I had already made the first few steps towards doing so when my friends were hanging out, I guess, or playing the game. Anyway, we want to go inside that big mesh tube tower thing here, but if you head over this way, down the drainage pipe, assuming you don't kill yourself, you'll end up back in this room, which is now filled with water, which lets you access a treasure chest. Is it
You're
important?
all mine.
No. Is it worthwhile? Also no. Is it there?
Evening is
Yes.
upon us, it seems. Fatigue is a silent killer.
Anyway,
We
yeah,
had
so
better
I just wanted to
rest
show
soon.
that off. We're gonna skip travel back up here and actually go the way we're supposed
Let's
to
get
go.
going.
I'm gonna ignore all the heart-to-hearts from here on out because I plan on compiling all of the heart-to-hearts together into a single episode.
It must have sensed our
But yeah,
skill.
we're just gonna make a mad dash towards where we were just recently. That was... Did you see that little guy just hop on top of his friend's shoulder just for a second there? That didn't look quite right. Anyway, in order to get into this tube tower thing, you just want to head inside this little door here and start climbing up the ladder. Easy peasy. GG easy. Anyway, yeah, it's just a little bit of a climb. There we go. And now we want to head up and out this way. Let's see, where are we now? We are at another elevator. That's convenient. Okay, so we're getting close to another cutscene, as you may imagine. So if you haven't done everything you need to do in Indal, you might want to do it now, because you won't be able to do it later.
Rex look worried. Maybe Rex lost wallet?
It's not that.
Oh, I see. Well, maybe your worry is your wallet's empty.
Well, that's true. I don't work much these days. Hey, why are you so interested in my finances all of a sudden?
What is up with you, kid? You've been a right gloomy guts lately.
I was thinking about Amalthus. If what Jin said is true, the Praetor doesn't just hate blades, but humans too. I mean, he basically hates the whole world, seems like.
How so?
In Old Torna, humans lived together with blades that eventually became titans. So destroying Torna was the same as destroying the titans. Amalthus must have known that the titans have been dying off over the last few centuries.
Cannot live without titans. Everybody go bye-bye.
Maybe the Praetorium saw it as an obstacle to their power. If the blades were becoming titans and creating new land, people might have more faith in the blades. If a new faith emerged, it would threaten the Praetorium and its dogma.
I understand that much. That's just war and politics. But
Rex?
hating people, hating yourself, where does it end? What do you do when you hate the whole world?
You mean...
Destroy it. That's all that's left. Tell me I'm wrong.
That's a leap of logic, but I think a lot of mortals are like that.
Do you remember? Talking to the Praetor. I said it felt like talking to Malos.
Yeah, you did say that.
It's a funny thing. Malos and the Praetor, they want the same thing.
Mother...
Emmy?
What is it?
Leaving you alone in the world like this. I failed you as a mother.
Huh?
But
Mother!
forgive me.
Ah!
Where's she going?
Stop! Stop!
Here! She went this way!
Mother! Mother! Mother.
Your Eminence, we'll be exiting the Cloud Sea shortly.
What?
Below. A dark mass in the Cloud Sea. It's... It's Indel! What? By surprise! Petroka, prepare the defenses. I'll analyze the threat.
I'm on it! You need to counterattack, damn it! Stop trying to give orders and get to it! Ugh! Where's Mikhail? What a time to let us down!
Mikhail's down below.
Below? But...
Got it! A bypass to the cannons. Watch this, scum!
Ready?
Ready. The ship will get you as far as the boundary layer. We can drop you and Malos off there. We'll have to. All rest ships can't make it past the boundary layer.
Yeah, no sweat.
Jin, you are okay with this, right?
Mikhail. Take care of Laura.
Jin?
Akos, fire up the blade bots. Time to strike.
Jin! Malos!
Indol. They got here sooner than we thought.
They gave up on the boy pretty quick. No surprise.
Hatch open. Ready to launch.
Okay. Launch!
So just like I was warning you, Indal is now completely hostile, and you can no longer skip travel to Indal at all. Any quests you accepted in Indal are automatically failed, but any quests that had quest objectives in Indal will have their objectives moved somewhere else instead. Every Merc mission in Indal and all the dev points you had in Indal get transferred to the Lotharian Archipelago instead. So you don't need to worry about missing out on those. All you really need to worry about missing out on is just the 3 side quests that you can access in Indal. Anyway, here on the Sky Bridge, we've got a big guy over here that we need to deal with. So I'm gonna take care of that off screen real quick.
Easy peasy.
Here we go. Took care of those guys.
Stop wasting our time.
Anywho, let's just head on up here. Well, okay, I guess I didn't say this, but we need to go over here first in order to move on with the game. Basically what we're looking for is an access code for an elevator that we just can't quite get into right now. Game? Oh, yeah. I think my left stick's kind of broken right now, and we're coming across a few issues with respect to that. I don't know how to fix it without replacing the Joy-Con, so unfortunately we're just gonna have to sit around and deal with this broke-ass left stick from now on, which is unfortunate, but oh well. But anyway, in the next episode of Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we're gonna continue on with the World Tree by heading through the data processing room. See you guys then.